everyone. I hope your e-learning day one went really well. I'm here to, remind you if you didn't complete day one, go back and do it. But this video is really a recap of the content you were supposed to learn. Some of you did really well on that Google Form quiz, and then some of you kind of struggled. So hopefully this video clears up any misconceptions or anything that you're struggling with. After this video, if you still don't understand something, please, please, please reach out to your science teacher. So, we're going to start with food, because when we did the lab in the science lab, we started with fat, so vegetable oil, and we know that when I applied the spark, what I needed for it to survive and to keep going is oxygen. And this happened in the lab, but this also happens within our body. So fat molecules, we've looked at those molecules, are like really, really, really long chains. And then oxygen is pretty simple. It's just two little oxygen atoms that are bonded together. Oops. So what's happening is a chemical reaction. And this is happening, again, when I'm lighting the vegetable oil on fire, but this is also happening in our body. And it doesn't just happen with fat molecules, it also happens with carbohydrates and protein. So anytime you take food into your body, and it mixes with oxygen that you breathe in, a chemical reaction happens. And the purpose of this chemical reaction is to create energy. Now this energy our body uses to survive, to function, to give you energy to live your, have your organs work, but then also to walk and to go to school and all that fun stuff. This energy is created because this big fat molecule is broken into smaller pieces. So imagine this is broken into all these individual atoms, and anytime the molecule is broken apart, it releases energy. Because this is a chemical reaction, these atoms can't just disappear. So they actually need to be repurposed, or they have to recombine to create something else. In our case, and in the lab, when we mixed fat or vegetable oil and oxygen, we applied just a quick spark, which is what this arrow is representing. Energy was that heat and light. Heat and light. It was continuously being produced until the system ran out of oxygen. But we also saw, using our very fancy sensors, the amount of carbon dioxide went up. Running out of room, sorry. And the amount of water vapor went up. So what's happening are these atoms, this big fat molecule is broken into small pieces, the oxygen is also split into pieces, and they reform carbon dioxide molecules and water vapor molecules. Energy isn't a molecule, but again, it's the purpose of this reaction. So to quickly recap, we start our equation with food and oxygen. Those are considered the reactants. They go into the system. They are broken into smaller pieces and to provide our body with energy through this chemical reaction. And then new molecules are created, carbon dioxide, which is why that number went skyrocketed, and water vapor. And in this next lesson, you're going to learn a little bit more about what happens with carbon dioxide and water vapor, but hopefully you can make a prediction. If you have any questions, again, let any of your science teachers know, and good luck with e-learning day 2. We miss you. Bye.